What's up, guys? Back in my basement, going to work after this video. The grind never stops. I had a couple days off. I took off yesterday and I am tired, but I am pushing through. Anyone from the US that is celebrating July 4th, this Tuesday, hope you have a great time. Just be careful and don't be an idiot spending all your money on drinks, okay? So let's talk about Algo. It's priced at 12 cents. And the reason why I wanted to make this video is because someone recently left a comment. I couldn't find it I was looking for. It was either one of my top 5 videos, microcaps or top 5 crypto. And they're like saying along the lines of, "You're scaring me because you're not talking about Algorand anymore." And they put the crying emoji. And they said something about like they were going to sell their algo because I'm not talking about it. And this is something that can wreck you. Algorand right now to start this video is 12 cents. And when you check the chart on the all category, it looks horrible, right? It goes from, well, at least on Coinbase, 282 around $3. The all-time high is actually around $3. It goes down, and then you see it at one point reaching a new all-time low, 9 cents. And that was when they recently got called a security. And then it has a little rebound because Bitcoin is up over 30K. Market cap fell under a billion. It's a 902 million market cap. They are adding a little more to the supply. They have 74% now instead of 73. 7.4 billion out of their 10 billion in total supply. The whole time decreased, but to 75 days, but that's expected. A lot of assets on exchanges are decreasing holding time because people are moving to cold storage. But this is the thing, guys. When you see prices like this that are down this much, you're never going to see investors and people just be like, yes, my conviction is increasing. Like, every time your favorite crypto goes down, which by the way, no crypto is safe, even Bitcoin. When Bitcoin hit 15.5K, there's tons of people saying it was going below 10K and going to zero for Bitcoin. So of course you're going to see Algorand at 12 cents. You're going to see a lot of people that are saying it's a dead project, it's a scam, it's going to zero. Of course you're going to see it because it's at its worst right now. It's doing bad. You're not going to find a lot of optimism with it. People are very emotional in this market. I said it before, I'll say it again. It's a very emotionally driven market. People panic sell all the time. They swap all the time. It happens a lot. Been there, done that. And listen, I'm not married to my bags. Like, for example, Gala. I was very bullish on Gala at one point. And then once I heard they were migrating to V2, I was like, what the hell's going on here? And then I researched the reasons why, and I'm like, this is complete BS. I am getting the hell out of here. And I sold my Gala, and I never looked back. No regrets. So I'm okay with making moves when I see fit. If I see a company's doing something stupid that I don't agree with or don't like, I will make my decision from there to pivot and get the hell out or hodl and stay in. By the way, if you guys want to reach out to me, talk to me, or see what crypto I'm buying, selling, trading, or see when I DCA into current projects or pivot and get out of projects, feel free to join my Patreon and Discord. I'll leave a pinned link in the comments down below. Now, in terms of Algorand, they didn't do anything to me that makes me want to just separate from them, right? The fundamentals are still intact. The team's still intact. The tech is still good. The only thing I don't like about Algorand and what they, recently happened to them was Stacey Warren having this bicycle club. I did see the article on that. It was like a 5-year thing where they're trying to help the climate change or whatever. I mean, it's not as bad as people made it out to be, but some people call it just a flat out, fundraiser for her bike club. She did have a goal behind it, but I did see that. Not the most bullish thing. Another thing, people were saying they were selling their tokens to pay off the employees in the bear market, whatever. I mean, I imagine a lot of companies were doing that when Bitcoin hit 15.5K and was down over 80%. Most of your altcoins were down over 90%. So I would imagine the majority of them were selling to pay off their employees or try to keep their ecosystem afloat. So I don't really, it doesn't really bother me too much when it comes to Algorand. The FIFA partnership falling through happens, partnerships fall through. The way Stacey Warren came out and said like later on that it fell through when everybody already knew about it and was asking her, they didn't like that. But they didn't do anything to me that's like, oh, I'm gonna get out. They didn't migrate. Like, the tech never got hacked. They did have a recent issue with the Algo wallet, their third-party wallet, which also dropped the price. They just had a lot of unfortunate incidents happen to them. And I'm pretty sure that Gary Gensler or SEC calling them a security was probably the biggest surprise. It definitely surprised me because this guy's rumored to be colleagues and friends with Sylvia Macaulay. He even mentioned in one of his lectures at MIT in regards to like Uber and how Algorand would be a great technology for that. Like he was praising Algorand, which essentially means he was praising a quote unquote security that he just said. So essentially he's promoting an unregistered security, according to him. So, there's a lot of things going on right now. The SEC recently rejected a Bitcoin ETF. I'm hearing rumors Gary Gensler might resign, whatever the case may be. Listen, guys, there's someone pulling the strings for him. If he's doing stuff like this, wild accusations, especially for a company and a person he was friends with and work with, there's someone else pulling the strings. There's definitely an agenda behind this. It's fun. Like the Bitcoin ETF, right? Even though it got rejected in quotes, it's going to come, guys. It's going to get passed eventually. Like they're just trying to keep the market suppressed so the whales and influencers can buy in cheaper. And then they're going to come out when the Bitcoin halving takes place and say, oh yeah, crypto's great. Let's have a Bitcoin ETF. All these cryptos are not securities. They're fine. Then we're going to see the change come off and it's going to rebound. Algorand right now is just in a position where until we see this bull run, we're not going to see any upside price action. We're just not. Like, anyone that's expecting Algorand right now to go from 12 cents to $1, it's not going to happen. Not now. You have to wait until the Bitcoin halving takes place. And then once Bitcoin breaks 40, 50K, and hopefully Ripple, at that point wins the case or at least resolves the case when you see some clarity, then you can talk about some price action for Algorand. But right now, unless they come out with something major for their blockchain or they improve their marketing overnight, which I don't see happening, it's definitely going to take time. That's also something that hurt them, marketing wise. They never marketed. Stacey Warden said that in a recent interview. That is a focus. You do want to see your leaders at least be aware of what was suppressing the price. Obviously the price is not the end all be all. When you have companies like this that have great tech, good fundamentals, you do want to see some marketing, right? So Algorand, to me, it's not dead. If you're feeling like afraid right now and you panic sold, listen, can't go back in time, right? You do whatever you feel is best for you. You have to own it. If you make a decision, whether it's emotion or logic, just own it and move on. By all means, I'm not telling you guys to make the same decisions I'm making. I'm just telling you my overall viewpoint for a company that I'm still bullish on. Even if Algorand gets up to $1, which is not even anywhere close to the all-time high previously, that is still roughly a 10x, which to me is a good ROI. If it gets to $2, almost a 20x. So in terms of the future for Algorand, I think nothing's changed. Now, if something groundbreaking, catastrophic comes out, their blockchain gets hacked, they migrate for whatever reason, then okay, I'll reconsider my position. But right now, I am totally fine. In fact, on the contrary, if this price dips again to 10 cents or below, I'm actually going to buy more Algorand. I still believe in it, guys. I still believe in it. So for anyone that's been afraid, just understand when you see prices like this, you're never going to see people just jump up and say it's going to the moon. They're always going to FUD it. They're always going to say it's a scam. They're always going to say it's bad. They do the same thing with Bitcoin. If people FUD Bitcoin, how are altcoins protected? Ask yourself that. How is altcoins protected from the FUD if Bitcoin gets attacked and still gets called worthless to this day while being at 30K? Happens all the time, guys. This is why I say you got to be aware of what's going on in the market, recognize FUD from news, and also just be educated. The more you research what you're holding as well as what you're looking at, the better off you're going to feel and be when you make your decisions, whether it's to buy a crypto, sell a crypto, swap a crypto. You'll have the confidence in trusting yourself that you made the best decision. And you'll probably find out, next bull cycle. So don't feel like you have to get validation from me to say that, it's all good. Like, you have to get this confidence. I really hope this video helped you guys. I really don't want to rant too long, but I want to hear from you. Are you still holding Algorand? And if so, where do you see its price by the end of the bull cycle? Let me know down below in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Really helps so much. With that being said, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in this video.